Hello everyone, Josh here with H&B Farmstead. I just received my order of the new hatching time incubator, and first impressions of it, it's really great. It looks awesome. I'm going to be loading it up with eggs tomorrow, and I'll keep you updated on how well it does. It's really similar to my GQF cabinet, except this comes with everything you need to start incubating chicken eggs right out of the box. With the GQF, I had to order everything separate in order to incubate what I need. This came with a water tank, another water tank, which I'll get into that in a second, all the hatching trays, which are inside, and then it came with hatching baskets when it's time for the chicks to hatch out, which these are awesome. You know, you can separate a couple breeds, and if you needed to further separate the breeds, Hatching Time actually sells half baskets, which allow you to separate 8 breeds for this size cabinet. And then I went ahead and I ordered the little quail racks too, because I also hatch out quail. Let's go right inside here. Opens up really smooth, and as you can see, each one it has an individual turner, which is awesome. So if one turner fails, the other ones keep going. The GQF, if the turner fails, all the shelves stop turning. We actually can turn on the light in there. And coming down, as you can see, this one has four tiers. And I loaded the little quail wax in this one down here. They fit in really nice. Has a little water reservoir for the bottom. You know, you can fill up one channel, a couple channels. It all depends on what your humidity is where you live. Now, this has an auto humidity feeder, which is one of the coolest features on this cabinet, I think. If we come over here, you can see that it's producing steam, which it's now feeding into the cabinet, and it'll keep the humidity going and at a constant for you. So it's really, you turn it on, put it together, and it does everything for you. It has alarms that'll let you know if something's out of whack. It'll just beep, which you know, when I ran it for a bit, it was letting me know that the humidity was low, and it goes off after about 15 minutes of it being on. I'm getting ready to use the new Hatching Time incubators to incubate some of my quail eggs. I'm going to be doing some Celadon, Jumbo Pharaoh, and Jumbo White. I've run this for about 2 weeks now. I have it all dialed in. I'm pretty comfortable with the temperature and humidity. I've been testing it with my own calibrated sensors. What I noticed about this from running it the past 2 weeks, the water reservoir down here runs out incredibly quick. It runs out every about 2 days, so you've got to constantly fill that with some water. Their new Humidisonic humidity control there, it blows in steam, and it keeps the humidity really constant inside the incubator. So after I open the door and I close it, the humidity shoots back up to where it's supposed to be. It doesn't gradually build back up. We're going to go ahead and get this one tray in right here. All you do is you just put it on the little shelf, just like that. And we're just going to slide it back now. And once it's all slid back, kind of locks in place right there. You can see that there's a little power cord right here. And all you have to do is plug that into this other power cord, and that'll actually activate the timer for this particular tray. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. That's it right there. And now that turner on that tray will work. This particular model can hold 4 trays, and it also comes with 4 hatching baskets. And then I also purchased the smaller hatching baskets, which I can separate my breeds, so each tier would hold 2. We're at day 15. I'm getting ready to put them in lockdown. I wanted to show you what the process was with the Hatching Time incubator. I already have one basket loaded up, and I'm getting ready to load up my second one, and I just wanted to show you what I use. I have non-slip drawer liner, and under that I just have a paper towel to catch some of the eggshells so they don't fall through the basket and muck up the bottom of the incubator. We're just going ahead and we'll start loading this up. And as you can see, all the eggs did wonderfully. The incubator did a great job with keeping humidity and temperature the entire time. So I was pretty excited about that. And in a few days, I should have a full tray of quail that are going to be hatching. Since I'm putting them in the lockdown today, I am going to bump up my humidity from 50 up to 60 to 65. And it's a pretty simple process with this incubator. Their auto humidity control makes it really easy. I'll make another video on hatch day to let you know how everything went. All right, my quail should be all done hatching. Let's get this opened up and take a look and see what we got. Oh yeah, got some full trays there. This is the Hatching Time incubator, and it's done a really great job with incubating these quail for me. As you can see, it looks like I had a very successful hatch rate. All right, let's get this closed up. All right, these little guys are probably going to jump all over the place, so I'm only going to open this up a touch. But yeah, oh, one already got out. The quail are very brave. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Just be careful when you're opening these baskets. They like to jump all over the place. But as you can see, we got quite a bit of quail in there. We had a really successful hatch rate. All right, I have everyone moved into their brooder now. I am really impressed with the Hatching Time incubator. It did a really great job. I set 2 full trays of quail, and out of that, maybe 10 didn't hatch. I set the parameters on the unit, and it did its thing for 15 days. Day 15, I bumped up the humidity. I moved these guys to the included hatching trays, and they hatched really great. They'll hang out in this Hatching Time brooder for about 3 weeks, and then at that point, I'm going to move them over to my grow out cages, which I have a couple of chickens in right now. These guys will be moving outside this week. And they'll stay in this grow out pen for about another 5 weeks before I separate them into my tower where they'll produce eggs for me.